Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep is one of the hardest conversations you will ever have with yourself. The room is silent. The bed feels safe, and the world outside hasn't asked anything from you yet. This moment feels small, but it carries weight. Your body says rest. Your mind says later is okay. But somewhere deep inside, later becomes never. You sit up not because you feel strong, but because you refuse to disappear into comfort. No one will praise this moment. No one will record it. But this is how discipline is born. In silence, in tired eyes, in choosing effort over ease. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep feels like breaking a promise you made to comfort. The alarm rings, and for a second, you pretend you didn't hear it because sleep feels kind and waking up feels cruel. Your body is heavy. Your eyes burn. Your thoughts move slowly. You ask yourself, why am I doing this? And the scary part is, there is no immediate answer. No success shows up today. No reward arrives this morning. Only effort, only routine, only discipline without applause. This is where most people turn back. Not because they are weak, but because comfort speaks louder than purpose. You sit up, feet touch the floor, cold, real, honest. This is not motivation. This is commitment. Waking up early isn't about winning today. It's about respecting tomorrow. And tomorrow is listening. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep feels like fighting yourself before the world even wakes up. The darkness feels protective. The quiet feels forgiving. And for a moment, staying feels easier than becoming. Extended inner dialogue. Your body whispers. You're tired. Your mind answers. Just one more day won't matter. But deep inside, a softer voice responds. This is the day that does. Loneliness of discipline. No one is beside you. No one is cheering. No one will know how hard this moment was. Discipline is lonely like that. It asks you to show up when love, motivation, and energy are absent. Reality of daily life. Some mornings feel pointless. Some mornings feel empty. And some mornings feel like you're moving without direction. But these mornings are not stealing your energy. They are shaping your character, meaning of the struggle. Waking up early doesn't make you special. It makes you honest. Honest about your limits. Honest about your excuses. Honest about how badly you want a different life. You wash your face. You breathe. You move. Tired, but present. Slow, but consistent. Comfort feels good now, but it asks for payment later. Discipline hurts now, but it pays you back. With freedom, waking up early when your body still wants to sleep is not self-punishment. It is self-respect. It is saying, I believe in the future version of me more than the comfort of this moment. And one day, when life finally feels lighter, you will remember these mornings and understand. This is where everything changed. Feels like leaving a safe place before the world asks you to. The bed holds your warmth. The darkness hides your worries. And for a moment, staying feels like mercy. Your eyes are heavy. Your thoughts are slow. Your body doesn't feel ready, but life doesn't wait for readiness. There is a quiet moment right after you wake up where you decide what kind of person you are becoming. Not in public, not online, but alone. You sit up slowly, not because you feel powerful, but because you are tired of breaking promises to yourself. Discipline isn't loud. It doesn't shout motivation. It simply asks, will you show up today? And today, even with tired eyes and a heavy heart, you answer, yes. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep is a battle that happens before anyone knows your name. The alarm rings. You don't move. You stare into nothing, wondering why you chose this life of effort instead of ease. Your body begs you to stop. Your mind searches for excuses, and your heart stays quiet because it already understands the cost of comfort. You've stayed before. You know how that story ends. Another day delayed, another dream postponed, another promise broken quietly. So you move slowly. Honestly, not confident, not inspired, just committed. The hardest part of discipline is that it never feels heroic. It feels boring. It feels lonely. It feels heavy, but it builds something motivation never could. Trust in yourself. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep teaches you something school never will. It teaches you that growth doesn't feel exciting. It teaches you that progress often feels invisible. In the early morning, No one cares how tired you are. No one sees how hard it is. And that is exactly why this moment matters. Because the life you want is built in moments where quitting feels reasonable. You don't wake up early because you enjoy suffering. You wake up early because you respect the future more than the comfort of now. This is not about today. This is about who you become. After doing this 1,000 quiet times, feels like walking forward while everything inside you pulls you back. The night still owns the sky. The city is silent, and your doubts are loud. You ask yourself questions no one can answer for you. Is this worth it? Will it matter? Will anyone notice? And the truth is, maybe no one will, but you will. Every early morning carves discipline into your identity. Every tired step trains your mind to obey. Your purpose? This is how self-respect is built, not with words, but with action. You may feel lonely in a way few people understand. While others rest, you rise. While the world sleeps, you prepare. Some mornings feel pointless. Some mornings feel empty, but emptiness is not failure, it is space. Space for growth, space for discipline, space for a better version of you to slowly arrive. You are not behind, you are early. Changes the way you see yourself. You stop asking, do I feel like it? And start asking, who do I want to be? Discipline slowly becomes your language. Consistency becomes your signature. You learn that confidence is not something you feel, it's something you earn morning by morning, choice by choice. And one day, you won't recognize the person who used to quit so easily. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep is not a habit. It is a statement that says, I will not let comfort decide my future. In the quiet of the morning, you meet yourself without excuses, no audience, no validation, just truth. You learn that strength is calm, that discipline is gentle but firm, and that real change doesn't arrive suddenly. It arrives slowly, through ordinary mornings. No one talks about one day you will wake up in a life you once dreamed of, and you will remember these mornings, the tired eyes, the quiet room, the decision to rise anyway. This is where your future quietly began, feels like saying goodbye to a place where nothing hurts. The bed is warm, the air is calm, and for a moment, life feels simple if you stay still. Your body is not lazy, it is tired, and tiredness speaks gently, like a friend who wants to protect you. But growth does not live where comfort stays forever. You open your eyes slowly, not ready, not confident, just aware. Aware that if you stay, the day will pass without you. And if you rise, the day will ask something from you. You choose to rise quietly, without drama, not because you feel strong, but because you want to become stronger, is one of the most honest moments you will ever face. There is no mask here, no smile, no one to impress, just you and the truth of how tired you really are. Your body asks for rest. Your mind searches for reasons to delay, and your heart stays silent because it knows excuses too well. You have stayed before. You remember the comfort, and you remember the regret that came later. So today, even with heavy eyes, you choose movement over comfort. You don't rush. You don't force motivation. You simply sit up and let discipline do its quiet work. This is not about winning the morning. It is about not losing yourself. Teaches you patience with yourself. It teaches you that some progress feels invisible, that some effort feels unrewarded. In the early morning, nothing praises you. Nothing thanks you, and that silence can feel heavy. But this is where real strength grows, not in excitement, but in repetition. You wash your face. You breathe slowly. You allow tiredness to exist without letting it decide. Discipline doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It means you don't let pain choose your future. This is how ordinary days quietly change a life. Sometimes can feel lonely in a way. Words struggle to explain. The world is quiet. People you know are resting, and you are awake with your thoughts. Some mornings, those thoughts are heavy. Doubts visit you early. Questions sit beside you. And motivation does not come, but discipline comes anyway. It doesn't shout. It doesn't promise happiness. It simply says, stand up, I'll walk with you. And you do, slowly, gently, One step, one breath, one quiet decision. To keep going. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep slowly changes how you see yourself. You stop asking, if you feel ready, you stop waiting for the perfect mood. You begin to understand that becoming better often feels uncomfortable. You learn that tiredness does not mean weakness. It means you are trying. Every early morning becomes a small promise kept, and those promises, when repeated, become self-respect. You are not rushing life. You are preparing for it. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep is a quiet form of love. You give to your future self. No one sees it. No one records it. But it matters, because every time you rise, you are telling yourself you are worth the effort. Some mornings, you will feel slow. Some mornings, you will feel empty. Let that be okay. Growth does not demand perfection. It asks for presence. And today, even tired, you are present feels like stepping into silence. The room is still, the air is calm, and your body asks you to stay where it feels safe. This is the moment where no one helps you decide. Your body says rest. Your mind says later. Your heart says nothing. Because the heart already knows. Later is the enemy of dreams. You don't feel inspired. You don't feel ready. You move anyway. Not fast. Not confidently. Just honestly, you carry your tiredness with you. You don't fight it. You walk beside it and let it teach you humility. Every early morning, build something invisible. Discipline, patience, belief. This is how ordinary people create extraordinary lives. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep is not punishment. It is a promise that says, even when it's hard, I will not abandon myself. And that promise, repeated every day, changes everything. And now the morning is no longer dark. The light arrives quietly, just like progress always does. Nothing magical happened today. No big victory. No loud success, just a tired body that chose not to give up. Waking up early when your body still wants to sleep didn't change the world, but it changed something inside you. You kept a promise. You showed up. You stayed honest with yourself. And that matters more than you know. Some days, this is all growth looks like. Silent, slow, unnoticed. But one day, when life feels different, when strength feels natural, you will remember these mornings. The quiet room, the heavy eyes, the decision to rise anyway. This was not easy, but it was necessary. If you're tired right now, rest your body, but don't quit on yourself. Keep walking, slowly, gently. And if this video walked with you, even for a few quiet minutes, if it made you feel understood or reminded you that you're not alone, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me. We're all learning to move forward. One ordinary day at a time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. And thank you for walking with me.